Join me as I taste test some American foods that are banned in other countries and see if I can handle the shock. Today we're diving into the wild world of food. We're talking about snacks and staples you love that are banned in some countries. Can you imagine going to another country and not being able to get a burger or a candy bar? It sounds crazy, but it's true. Some foods we eat every day in America are considered dangerous elsewhere. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about your favorite foods. First up, we're talking candy. You know, those sweet treats that bring a smile to our faces and a burst of flavor to our taste buds. Let's start with the classic Skittles. These colorful candies have been a favorite for generations. Those little rainbow candies that taste the rainbow. Turns out, there's a controversial ingredient hiding in those bright colors. It's something most of us have never even heard of. It's called titanium dioxide, and food companies love it because it makes colors super vibrant. It's what gives Skittles their iconic look. But here's the catch: studies have shown that titanium dioxide can cause some serious health problems. We're not just talking minor issues here, we're talking lung tumors in rats. Yes, you heard that right, lung tumors. Norway and the entire European Union were not messing around with this one. They took a hard look at the evidence. They saw the potential risks and straight up banned titanium dioxide in food. No hesitation, just action. That means no Skittles for them. Imagine walking into a store and not seeing your favorite candy. Now I know what you're thinking, but Jimmy, I love Skittles. I've been eating them my whole life. How can something so delicious be bad for me? And hey, I get it. We all have our guilty pleasures. But the fact that other countries are taking these precautions makes you wonder, right? It's a wake-up call to be more aware of what we consume. It's definitely something to think about. We need to be more conscious of what goes into our bodies. And it makes you wonder, what other ingredients are lurking in our food that we don't even know about? Stay tuned. We'll dive deeper into this topic in our next segment. Next up on our banned food adventure, we're talking about a true American staple: milk. Yes, the beverage that has been a part of our daily lives for generations. That's right, the white stuff. The drink that many of us grew up with, often touted as essential for our health. The drink that's supposed to build strong bones and keep us healthy. From school cafeterias to sports fields, milk has been a go-to for many. Turns out, not all milk is created equal. There are so many varieties now, from whole to skim and even plant-based options like almond and soy milk. In America, we have this thing called RBST, or recombinant bovine somatotropin. It's a synthetic growth hormone. Farmers inject it into cows to make them produce more milk. It's all about increasing yield and maximizing production. Sounds kind of messed up, right? Well, it gets worse. The implications of using such hormones are far-reaching. These artificial hormones can end up in the milk we drink. And that's where the real concern begins. Studies have linked RBST to a whole bunch of health problems in humans, from hormonal imbalances to an increased risk of certain cancers. The science is still evolving, but the risks are clear. Now, you might be surprised to hear that countries like Canada and the European Union have completely banned RBST. They've taken a stand against these artificial hormones. They're just not down with pumping their cows full of artificial hormones. They prioritize animal welfare and consumer health. But here in the US, RBST is still totally legal. The regulations are different, and so are the standards. So, that carton of milk in your fridge? There's a good chance it came from a cow that was injected with RBST. It's something to think about next time you pour yourself a glass. It's just another example of how different countries have different standards when it comes to food safety. What's acceptable in one place might be banned in another. And it definitely makes you wonder what other ingredients are lurking in our food supply. The more we know, the better choices we can make for our health and well-being. Chapter 3. Chicken or chemical bath? Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next one is a real doozy. We're talking about chicken, the go-to protein, the star of countless dinners. From crispy fried chicken to succulent roasted dishes, it's a staple in many households. But what if I told you that the way chicken is processed in America is totally banned in many other countries? Yes, you heard that right. Get this. In the United States, after chickens are slaughtered and plucked, they're often dipped in a chlorine bath. That's right, chlorine. The same stuff you use to clean your pool. Imagine that for a second. The poultry industry says it's to kill bacteria and make the chicken safer to eat. They argue that it reduces the risk of foodborne illnesses, but the European Union has banned this practice since 1997. They have strict regulations when it comes to food safety. They say it's not only unnecessary, but it could also be harmful to human health. Concerns have been raised about the long-term effects. Several other countries have also banned chlorine-washed chicken, citing concerns about antibiotic resistance and the potential for harmful byproducts. It's a global issue. So, why is America still doing it? Well, it's complicated. There are economic and regulatory factors at play. Chlorine washing is a cheap way to sanitize chicken, and it allows producers to raise chickens in more crowded, less hygienic conditions. It's a cost-saving measure. Whatever the reason, it's definitely something to think about the next time you're at the grocery store. Being informed is the first step. That plump and juicy chicken might not be as appealing when you know what it's been through. So next time, take a moment to consider the journey of your food. So there you have it, folks. 3 American foods that are banned in other countries. It's pretty wild to think about, right? The foods we eat every day, the ones we consider safe and normal, are considered dangerous and unacceptable in other parts of the world. If you found this video eye-opening, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.